All right, everybody. Well, hey, hope you're doing well this Monday night. We are back with Note Night in America this Monday night, talking about raising private capital. Hopefully you're all doing well. Had a great weekend. Happy Columbus Day to everybody out there who is joining us tonight. I'm trying to see here. Is this a picture of a capitalist pig, jackass? No, just thought it was kind of funny. Going to help getting your piggies in a row. Hey, Charles, good to see you, buddy. Everybody else out there is doing well. We've got a lot to cover tonight. You definitely want to grab a pen and paper there for you to take some notes tonight because we've got some great stuff we'll go through. I just thought this picture is, I think of the Quest IRA and the capital and stuff like that. Best way to raise capital, be a pig about it. So we got some great stuff, like I said, we'll go into. But before we dive into the main content tonight, who is on tonight? We've got people on here joining us for the first time, so thank you. Big shout out to those joining us from those came across us in podcast, National Podcast Day, along with the Magnifier Wealth Laughlin Associates event. We've got note investors, real estate investors, people interested in note business on tonight. These calls are recorded. I want to make sure I did hit the record button. Yes, recording. And we're also live streaming this on Facebook Live as well. You can always catch the replays in one of two places. One, either on WeCloseNotes.tv, or you can catch it on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, all the podcast platforms, because Note Night in America is its own podcast for you to go out and listen to it as well. So thank you for all of you that listen to it. We're glad to have you guys join us live here tonight. Hi, everybody. Good to see you guys. Hey, Laura. Anyway, as always, I like to start off with a goal and a plan. If you don't have a goal you are planning to fail. I will tell you this. You have to have a goal and a plan. Otherwise, you're going to be really banging yourself running in circles and not having a lot of success out there. We've got a 5-year goal to help educate and create 10,000 new note investors. And as we're coming to the end of year 1, we're on our pace to hit our first year goal. So we're excited about that. I want to thank all of you who have been a part of that. I've learned, gone through workshops and things like that. We've got some great things to talk about later on a little bit here for you. But we've got some upcoming events coming up. I want to let you know. Not this weekend, but next Saturday, I'll be up in Waterloo, New York for the Upstate New York Real Estate Conference. Myself, Jeffrey Outlaw, Mr. Landlord, as many of you may know him as, will be speaking there along with a bunch of other local professionals. So we're excited to be headed there. Excited to be sharing notes. There are tickets available. I think it's just $89 a ticket. If you're interested, let me know. I'll be glad to shoot you the link for that event as well. Okay. Yes, it's great to be back at Note Night. Yeah, sorry guys, I've been out. Thought we would do one last Monday night and just was so exhausted from the weekend. And then with travel going on, glad to have back the subject tonight for you. I think a lot of you will get a lot of great stuff out of tonight. But anyway, we have our final fast track training of the year, November 9th to the 11th. It's the last one for you to be able to come in and get a spot and then make it to the Note Mastermind group. We've got 3 spots available. That's it for that spot, for that weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday with me here in Austin, Texas. That's all we've got left available in 2018. If you want to take your business to the next level in 2019, you should probably be there. Note Camp is November 16th, 17th, and 18th. We're excited about that. Actually, it's half day on the 15th. That's actually incorrect. So we start off half day on a Thursday, working some great stuff out for that stuff as well. And then we have our final virtual workshop, November 30th through December 2nd. A lot of people have been reaching out to us. That's an online event. And then, of course, our Note Mastermind group taking place December 7th, 8th, and 9th in Cape Coral, Florida. So really 5 major focused note investors for the rest of the year with what we're with. We just came back from San Diego for the Magnifier Wealth Summit with Laughlin Associates. If you have not been to their event and you are a client, you're really missing out on a lot of great stuff. Absolutely amazing event. Aaron always delivers some great stuff. We had a great time hanging out with his inner circle group 2 days before the actual event. But this last Thursday, Friday, Saturday was phenomenal. 150 plus investors out there, entrepreneurs doing some things. And it was just great to sit down with Kevin Day and his whole group of attorneys to really help out those that are in attendance. So just a great thing. I think some of you guys are on there tonight that were there this weekend. First of all, thank you for being here and Note Night in America, but also I guarantee you got a lot of stuff out of this weekend, just like I do. And I'm just not saying because I'm a speaker, I'm actually a client of their Rockefeller strategy and extremely excited about that. So Question for you. This is something I'm putting out a little request. Do you know someone out there who runs a real estate networking club, okay, who's looking for speakers in 2019? We are putting the final phases on our calendar here in the next couple of weeks, really wanting to plan out our 2019 a little more ahead of time, okay? Looking for somebody who runs a real estate investment club or networking club. Looking for speakers in 2019. And we were looking for somebody that's a paid club, not a freebie like a lunch thing. We're looking for something where it's a membership where they pay either monthly or an annual membership. Not looking for a club that's free to attend. 100 plus, usually at least regular members or people that show up would be great, but it's not a killer. It's note focused or real estate investing focused, or they're looking for some note info. Looking to add some stuff. And you know what, everybody, if we end up booking, you're going to earn $500 for helping me book a next year event. We'll be glad to pay you $500 for the booked and attended event. If you know somebody, please drop me an email at scott@weclosenotes.com, and we'll be glad to, thanks, Don, awesome stuff. Be glad for you to, love for you to refer me the lead, and we'll be glad to take it from there and see what pans out. But yes, we're definitely looking to add some things, some new spots, new scheduling and stuff like that, some new different areas in 2019. So would be love it if you've got some stuff that you can share with me. All right, moving on here. Let's dive into some stuff. Note Camp Live is November 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 3.5-day event. We've got some new speakers. Join us this time around in the note business, new vendors, new attorneys, just great content for those of you that will be attending out here for the 6th time that we've done this. Yes, we pushed this out. We were supposed to do this a couple weeks ago, and I decided to push it out through the November timeframe for really the last big event of the year, just kind of giving everybody an opportunity to kind of kick butt into December and really blast off into 2019. Right now, if you go to notecamp.live, it'll take you to the website. It is right now at half off. It's normally $5.99. Ticket on that basically is $2.99 as a ticket for that. So opportunity for you to get signed up now at half off, because we're going to drop that basically getting November 1st, it'll go up. So you've got literally about, you got a couple weeks, 3 weeks for it. It's still half price on it, everybody. Todd, thank you so much, bud. I appreciate you saying that we'll not get a better speaker than Scott for your real estate investing club. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate all of you guys out there. So honored. Thank you so much. Big thing. And once again, we are also running a very special Happy Columbus Day. If you don't want to go to Note Camp, but you want to go to the virtual workshop in November, we're running a discount on that as well. So if you go to weclosenotes.com, there's a nice special discount for you. Special Columbus Day half price sale ends tomorrow. Just go to WeClose Notes, just click on it to get signed up for the next class. Automatically discount will be taken at when you check out. So it'll drop that price from $6.99 down to half of that for you guys as well. 3 days of how to find, fund, and flip if you're note investing. So also, one other thing, we just added this. If you're interested in, and I know some of you guys around there, Todd, Bill, some of you guys that are race mentioned, we want to thank you guys for being great ambassadors, but let's go ahead and make it official. We've just started a new WeClose Notes brand ambassador program. If you click on the link, or if you go to the link below, bit.ly/WCN brand, exactly as it shows, we'll reach out to you, and we would love it that people love to promote us. We want to start paying on some affiliate splits and stuff like that. So if you're interested, we would love to have you become a brand ambassador and be a part of our brand ambassador program. And this is something we just literally put together the last couple days and really rolling out with you guys tonight. You guys are the first to hear of it, actually. But there's the link. Get clicked on that link and get paid to promote. Basically, get some splits off of anything you promote on our end, our classes, our workshops, even our mastermind and our fast track training. Some nice high dollar items there for you. Some opportunities for you to really put a little pocket in your little bit of money in your pocket for you. So bit.ly/WCN brand, cap letters like it says there, WCN, B is in cap, WCN brand. But there you go. We are launching this. There'll be more information later in the week. Just trying to get the information out and see those that are interested in get signed up so we can start working on our end to put some referral codes and things like that into our CRM so that our brand ambassadors can start sharing them across their social media platform. So something we've been working on for a little while, but finally decided to launch it this week instead of waiting until the beginning of 2019. All right. So let's get into the main content tonight, raising private capital. All right. Raising private capital. Now, I'm not going to go through what to say or how to talk to people. What I'm going to do is share with you the ways tonight how we get interested parties to engage us in the conversation. Okay. Once you get somebody on the phone in a one-on-one conversation, great. I think most of you know what to do. Okay. But the whole idea of how to get them to call you is what is most difficult for many of you. Okay. It's got to be exactly case sensitive, Jeffrey White. Hang on here. Hang on here. I'll type it into the thing there. Hang on here. Click on that. Oh, look, it opens up right there for you. You got to use it. It's got to be case sensitive there for you. So it should take you there as well. Just give it a second there, and we'll go back and forth. All right, new share. Yeah, links in your. Oh, hang on here. There we go. All right. So raising private capital is easier. Maybe I should have started off with that because you were like, oh my God, I don't know how to do what I do. All right. It is easier. Raising private capital. This will work exactly for real estate deals, properties. We're making it type real estate or note neutral. Okay. What I'm talking about tonight will be good for no matter what type of deals you're doing. Okay. Real estate, fix and flips, whatever I'm sharing with you tonight will work for you across to help expand your knowledge, expand your database. Okay. Getting the deals out to what you're talking about. So let's talk about that. Now, it all starts with deals. And I don't care if it's a note deal, a fix and flip deal, an REO that you're working through. It doesn't matter. It all starts with a deal. Okay. Now, what you want to do is create a deal-based PowerPoint. And we're not talking a freaking 30-page, 40, 50-page PowerPoint. We don't want to do that. We want to try to talk about either deals that you have closed with a hook for them to contact you for more information, or talk about deals you are working on and try to get them, hey, if you're interested and would like to fund a deal too, reach out to me. Okay. Those are the two bases. Deals you've closed or deals you're looking to fund. Okay. It doesn't have to be notes, because I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of the aspect of the specific note deal or fix and flip deal. We're talking about raising private capital to the masses. So you've got people coming to you so you can be particular about what investment you use or what investors you use. Okay. The idea is for this aspect of what I'm talking about tonight is 30 minutes is an optimal time. Many people use I call it a lunch and learn. That you can do a webinar over a lunch break. You know, do it like 4 times in a day, lunch break in the morning, lunch break in the afternoon, whatever. You can have a rotating kind of PowerPoint on it. We'll get to that in a second here. But you don't want it to be too long, okay? 10 to 15 slides and use a 10, 20, 30 method. And what I mean by the 10, 20, 30 method, if you're using 10 slides, that should be about 20 minutes of content. And you want to make sure the font's at least 30-point font. That's a 10, 20, 30. So if you're going to do a 30-minute time slot, then it's probably going to be about 15 slides. That's 30 minutes and 30-point font. So keep them on 10 to 15 slides. We don't want to be killing them with 60 deals. Because honestly, everybody, what happens after an hour, you start losing people off if you do it during like a lunch break, or you do it in the morning, or do it after. An hour is a magical time for a webinar. That's why we try to shoot to have these mostly be an hour if we can. Otherwise, I'm going to lose you to Monday Night Football. I'm watching Drew Brees break the passing record tonight, or his most yards or whatever. But what I'm trying to get at is 30 minutes is really an optimal time. It keeps people engaged. It's enough information delivered in that 30 minutes about your deals, and also it gives them the hook, okay? And what you want to make sure is your hook is clear. What I mean by your hook is at the end of your presentation, the hook, you want to make sure, either have them contact you, or contact me would be better. Just joking. Email me. You're going to tell them, hey, email me at this number. Contact me at this number. Go to this and opt in to this website, okay? Something. Opt in, or send me a message back, or make a phone call back to me, or text deals to 72,000 to get them comped in, okay? Now, the reason I bring this up, very similar, we used, about a year ago, we used a webinar called 33 Piggies. We talked about 33 different deals we're working on. We raised capital for it in roughly a week off of just a webinar. Now, I have a bigger database than most people, all right? But this is going to work. What I'm going to go through is good enough for you guys to use. If you've got a small database, some of the things I'm going to show you tonight are how to expand that database and how to really get the word out to the masses of what you're focused on. So do you have any questions before we move on to the next slide? Anybody type their questions in there for me before we move on? All right. Moving. Oh, question here. All right. You need a call to, Neil asked me, so you need a call to action. The call to action is like, yes, hey, here's some great deals. If you're looking to put your IRA to work, if you're looking to put your retirement funds, get a higher above average return on investment, give me a phone call. Yeah, you want to make sure and say that. I see people give presentations, but they never ask for the people to take action on any sort of thing. And that's the wrong thing you want to do. All right. Thanks, Don. Appreciate it. All right. So moving on. All right. So don't flip out about YouTube just yet. Just chill out for a second, everybody. You want to take your business, basically your marketing to the next step. And this is very simple. If you're going to do a lunch and learn, record it. Hit record button. And you can do that in a variety of ways. You can use the Google Hangouts, which will automatically record it and upload to YouTube. You can use Zoom.us, which is what I'm using this on, right? Now, the nice thing is sharing this across the platform to Facebook as well. You can also use GoToWebinar. A lot of people like to use GoToWebinar. I use it for years. I think they now live stream. I'm not sure if they do or not, but you can at least record it, okay? And then you want to share the video. If you're not going to automatically hit live, to let it go live like I am tonight, okay, or like I've done before, go ahead then download the file, then upload it to Facebook, all right, or upload it to YouTube. If you can share it automatically, share it to one of those platforms wherever you have a bigger audience. Now, if you share it to Facebook Live, you're like, I'm using Zoom tonight. If I'm sharing this to Facebook Live, like some of you guys are watching this, that's great. I can download the video and then re-upload it to YouTube, okay? And then to my Vimeo account as well. So it creates a link on there, and then I'll take that link and then upload that and then share that link on Facebook across some different platforms, okay? What I'm doing right now, what I thought this was a great idea, is I was speaking somewhere a couple weeks ago. It was a smaller audience, and I went ahead and hit share to it, and I was, you know, a couple hundred people watched the video when I shared it versus just those in person. I know some of you guys and gals out there are getting frustrated. I see that. I hear from you guys and gals. Hey, I got some deals, but nobody's funding my deal. I'm like, well, how many people did you share it to? How many people saw your post? I'm like, well, you've only got 100 Facebook friends, and they're not going to see it all the time, right? Or you've only got a few hundred LinkedIn connections. You really got to work to get the word out of what you're doing to help out, okay? And so I see some people out there tonight like, okay, it's like I saw, hi, Sunshine. Hey, buddy. Solid, Ray, you're doing a great job. I see Chris Savigny online, thumbs ups. Cody Cox, Zan Dazowski, Robert Dreiser watching. That's great, awesome. See, the thing is, when I'm trying to get it, those that, if you had just registered for this webinar, you'd be the 120, 150 plus people that registered for the webinar and the 100 that are on here. But the fact that I'm sharing this across Facebook Live, I'll end up with a couple hundred other views as well. Now, so like I spoke Thursday afternoon at Magnify Your Wealth Summit, and there's about 130 people at the event. A good half of the room I'd already known or spoken before. So I want to maximize my audience. I want to maximize my views of my message. And my message in this case was about note investing. For many of you, your message is about your deals. It's about your notes. It's about your fix and flips. It's about your crap that just doesn't look good. It's all fuzzy, or it's not well lit, or you're driving down the road, Facebook Live in it. Sorry, Dan Zatowski, but you just need to stop doing that. Take some time, put a PowerPoint together about your deals, about the stuff that you're focused on, and I guarantee it's the beautiful thing is you'll be able to rinse and repeat it and share it across a lot of platforms at once. And over and over again, because it'll work like a 24-hour day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. advertising for you? And what's better than not having that? Or do you want to sit there and talk for 365 days straight about what you're doing? And the answer to that obviously is no. Okay. So take some time, put a nice little PowerPoint together. Like I say, 30 minutes. It's like 15 slides. Okay. Your first slide's your info. Last slide's your contact information. You basically got 13 slides in the middle to talk about, like 5 or 6 deal case studies. Those are really great nuggets for people to be able to digest over a 30-minute lunch break or a 30-minute commute if they're on their way home listening on a webinar, watching on Facebook Live, or at night, or doing something. You can set it up and repeat 4 different hours. So if you got a 30-minute webinar, that gives you time to do it. If you have it across a different platform of, lunch this time, lunch this time, lunch this time, lunch this time. Okay. Now, when you want to do, it's very important when you take them a second and upload your video to YouTube, you want to make sure and have a clear title. Hey, here's my non-performing note case studies, or something similar that talks about exactly what you want to do. Okay. It's also important you have a nice shiny thumbnail about what you're doing. So like my thumbnail in the last video, on the last slide, let me go back here, was the 33 piggies. Piggy bank. Okay. That was my slide. That was I'm sorry, not my slide, but my thumbnail. Okay. Now, what's also important is in the description, the little box below your Vimeo account or the YouTube description, to put some stuff in there. Because the minute you upload a video to YouTube, YouTube starts working its magic to go out and find you people to like it or people to watch your stuff. And you don't have a title, you don't have a description in there, it actually hurts you in your views. I found this out the hard way from a great Dana Garrison, who's an amazing YouTube and video educator and social media expert. Back in June, I was like, oh, I really hurt myself because I upload videos immediately, but I don't take the time to upload the descriptions until a little while later. So that would automatically hurt me. Okay. You also want to put your website as one of the first lines of your description, put the HTTP link so it becomes a clickable link. So when people are watching the video, your link is a clickable link to take them straight to your website. That helps with your hook. So if people are watching your video afterwards and they say, hey, go to my video or go to my website, they can literally click right on it right there from the description. Okay. So that's a really smart aspect of it for the next step for raising capital. Like I said before, 15 slides on a PowerPoint. It's not be longer than 30 minutes. And what's also important is practice that. Okay. But then also back once you upload the video here, okay, after you record it, make sure to put the tags down there. The tags could be private money, should be self-directed IRAs, 401k, cash flow, real estate investments, short sales, foreclosures, notes, turnkeys, a whole variety of things on there. All right. You can put a lot of tags or keywords in the bottom tag thing of your YouTube video or Vimeo video that'll help drive people to see your video, to help you raise capital 365 days out of the year. Okay. Now the biggest thing you want to do next now is to share it. Uploading it doesn't do you any good if you only have a few people that follow you. Okay. Now what you want to do is share it, and sharing it to your Facebook page isn't enough. Okay. Once you got 35,000 followers or 33,000 people that like your page, most of you don't. Okay. Most of you don't. And that's okay. What I'm going to share with you is how to really leverage some very large groups, other things to really help get the word out what you're doing. Okay. Now, obviously, Facebook groups are a great place to grow. There's some decent sized Facebook groups, a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there, that helps get the word out to what you're doing. LinkedIn groups, there are some very massive LinkedIn groups out there as well, like 100,000 members that you can post to. Robert says, do you use any video syndication services? Yes, I do. Okay. I definitely do. I use a thing called repurpose.io. That once I upload and do a Facebook Live, it'll automatically get it prepared to share it to YouTube, to my YouTube channel. So I got to go and log into repurpose.io and literally share one thing to it. Okay. So repurpose.io. You can also use a service called LiveLeap, that if you've got multiple pages that you manage or multiple groups, like we've got a bunch of like 40 different note closer Facebook groups that are smaller. We use LiveLeap from time to time to share that message or share that webinar, share a podcast to go across to all those groups, which is really easy enough. And those are really inexpensive, $20 to $50. I think it's like $30 a month, something like that for each one of those. It's well worth it. It saves a lot of time, but it also gets the word out to what you're doing as well. And I've also got some other things I'm big into, some other services with things out there that I'll share at a different time. Okay. A lot of people aren't using Bigger Pockets effectively. Bigger Pockets is a great place to raise capital. All right. Amazing place to raise capital. We'll dive in that later on. Meetup groups, another great place. And I'm not just talking about going to a meetup. I'm really talking about taking what you're created and sharing it across to different groups out there. Okay. Their discussion boards, their mailing lists are also available a lot of time. And then some people are also using Connected Investor. I don't really mess around with that, but I want to at least throw that out there for some of you guys that are members of that. I believe there's a couple great ways to use that. And then also the old Mr. Reliable, Mr. Craigslist. Okay. People you are still using Craigslist to attract investors from all across the country and across the world to invest with him. Okay. And so I'm going to use an example of my presentation from Quest IRA a few weeks ago at the Quest Expo. I had the presentation Back to the Future Investing. It's a great presentation, me speaking on stage. Okay, I had a PowerPoint with that. I also did Note Night in America with this, but you guys can create something different. Hey, here's about my business. Here's what I do, and that kind of thing to get the word out on what you're doing so that people can opt in or check out your website and follow you and learn to invest with or look to invest with you. I've got a question here. Okay. Michael Slowan asks, how about Alignable? I don't know about Alignable, Michael. I don't know what that is. So I'm not sure what that is. If it's a video service, I think somebody mentioned that, talked about that. Actually, I take that back. Somebody did mention Alignable a few weeks ago, and a smaller type of LinkedIn, that I probably wouldn't waste my time with it. If you've got LinkedIn, I would just use LinkedIn. Okay. And you can just use the free version of LinkedIn, Bigger Pockets. You're going to want to have the paid version of Bigger Pockets. Question here. Joe Tomko, I'm not Craigslist savvy. Are there boards or groups I should post to? Tell us more. I will tell you more about that, Mr. Tomko. Okay. I love it because I can see people on here. Our group is growing with people opting in or watching us on Facebook Live. All right. So let's do this now. Shall we work through these? I think we'll work through these, okay? We're going to help you in the 21st century. We'll do some of these. I'll show you exactly what I would do if I were you guys, okay? All right. Let's start. Let's start with something easy here. Let's just jump on Craigslist because I'm sure people are like, how the hell did you do that? And this is something we've been using from time to time in a variety of things. So let me escape out of this. Let me pull up. Yep. All right. So let me pull up my screen here. Oh, see, that's what takes you there. Okay. Let me share my new screen. Share. All right. So here's Facebook, but we'll deal with Facebook in a second. Let me pull up one other thing here. All right. Let me pull up Craigslist. Okay. So let's say you're going to crack up about this, but this is one that's been working for years. We used to get investors from California all the time. So to come to invest in stuff. So let's change this. Nope, let's change not from nearby. Let's say U.S. cities, and let's say San Francisco Bay Area. Okay, we'll click on there, and if you're looking for deals, what you might want to say. All right, so let's look on there. Let's look on housing. Let's see if we can't find. Where is it here? Just say office commercial or real estate for sale. This will work sometimes, and other times it won't work. Okay. I want to post. We'll just say city of San Francisco. If it's best, I'm not really worried about this. I'll bypass that step. Okay. Housing offered. Evidence, okay? Looking for real estate deals. Okay. Are you a California investor looking for deals, real estate deals? Now, one of the things I also did, I'm just typing this stuff in here. I uploaded my video to Vimeo of me speaking. All right. So let me pull up my link here to my Vimeo account and pull up the video here. Deals. That raising capital, where is it? There it is right there. Okay. So I'm going to share it. In your guys' case, you would put a link to your PowerPoint presentation recorded, right? Hey, here's some deals that I've done before. Here is a recent presentation I did on the market and the pending downturn. Okay. Give me a call to discuss the available opportunities that I have right now. Your email address, got it, week notes. Show my real email address. Okay. Boom, hit continue. Continue. Add images. You may want to add an image of your property too. This is a great thing to do this. Or if you've got properties available in your PowerPoint, you could throw this in there. So I'm just going to throw add image in there. Let's just say pictures. Boom, 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 boom. Because pictures always help with deals. So we'll just say, which is the one I want to do? House. Give me a second. Ugly house. Well, that'll be a good one. Okay. Done with images. All right. And I'll hit publish. And now it's going to send me an invite, and then I'll make sure to go in here and approve it to publish my ad. Okay. Now, that is an easy way to do that. You could do that. There's people. The reason I get at this is there are people all across the country looking for deals. California people will slice their grandmother's throat for like a 6 cap. Okay. So one of the things that I know a lot of investors have done, especially here. Oh, there's Craigslist automated message, post, edit, delete. You may want to post this in services offered as well. Hey, I've got some non-performing note deals out there. Okay. I love it how people are like, "Does your webinar going?" They can't answer an email. They can't click on it to register. But anyway, I'm trying to get at. I like Vimeo. I use both Vimeo and YouTube. Vimeo has better stuff for me to be able to edit with what I do with my education side. And anyway, but I like posting San Francisco, the Bay Area, LA, Orange County, San Diego, because there's a lot of people looking for real estate deals. A photo of an ugly house is better. For my post, it is Joe. I just threw that up there, man. Don't be so obtuse. Okay. On your deals, maybe you want to throw a picture. You want to put a picture of the house that you're talking about up there. Okay. You can put up to 24 images. So you got 6 assets, throw 6 pictures up there. All right. Hey, here's some deals I'm working on. Okay. Now, big thing, never talk about guaranteed rates. You always just want to get people interested. Or, hey, here's a link to the video. Here's a link to my PowerPoint. Okay. whatever. That's very basic. You could literally take your PowerPoint and put it in slideshare.net and then allow people to be able to click on your slides and go through that versus watching. I would do both. Okay, I would do both. So let me give you an example. Let me show you some things on here in SlideShare. So that's going through. So slideshare.net. All right. So let me share this with you because one of the beautiful things about SlideShare. All right. So so if I go to my uploads, I can see if it gets hit. So like there's a lot of things on here. Back to the Future. 93 people viewed this one. The PowerPoint, 2 downloads. Another marketing thing I did, another event was 55, 20 views, Note Case Study Center, Ohio. So the Note Night in America, 75, 107, especially the due diligence, 180 for Singer Law Group. That was the deals that we did in case studies. So there you go, 180 people viewed it, only 4 downloaded 6 months ago. Okay. 2008, 205, investing with NPNs, 165. This helps you see who's looked at your slides. Okay. 175, 58, 151. So that's the whole point of uploading to SlideShare, just to give people an opportunity. Now, if people want to download it, it's going to ask for their contact information, which is really nice. So I am able to capture their information there and can follow up with an email or phone call to them afterwards. Okay. That makes sense about Craigslist and SlideShare before we move on to another facet of what we're doing. I know we're covering some stuff pretty fast. Most of you don't need Vimeo. Most of you just need to use YouTube. Easy enough. Okay. Joe Tomko like that. Nice. Now, what you might also want to do is if you upload your PowerPoint presentation to SlideShare, it's going to give you a specific link. Maybe you want to take that link and put that in the description on your YouTube video, in that description, so people can click on that and then take it straight to their PowerPoint presentation. Take it to your PowerPoint presentation, okay? And my phone is getting ready to die. Not tonight. All right. Good stuff, huh, everybody? All right. So let's move up to, let's go to LinkedIn, okay? Now, LinkedIn has a lot of groups out there, all right? A lot of groups. So what I love to do is I'm just clicking my groups so you guys can literally see some of the big things here, all right? So I have some different podcast groups I'm a part of, okay? But if you look on here, let me just scroll down here. Pete Osmus, Private Lenders, Brokers, and Investors Group, 37,659. Pete Osmus, Commercial Real Estate Investment. I know some of you guys may have a difference about Pete, but he at least has some nice groups on here. 124,490, okay? Self-Directed IRA, Summit Discussion Group, 519. Roth IRA, Roth 401k, 1,432 members, okay? Let's see here. Mortgage Default Servicing Professionals, 929,000. Stressed debt investing, 12,000. Residential real estate cash flow and finance, 95,000. Okay. What I'm trying to get here, everybody, there are a lot of groups with some big member numbers, right? So pick a few of them and then go on here. Let me go on here. Stressed Real Estate Investment Group. Okay, I'm gonna go on there. Pete Asmus, Stressed Real Estate Investment Group. Okay. All right. Well, what did I do here? That's not what I wanted. Let me go back. I must have clicked on his profile. Start a conversation in the group, which is nice. All right. Hey, everyone. I'm a big believer that we are due for a market correction with NPNs on residential and commercial. Here is a recent presentation I did a few weeks back about history repeating itself. Have I open link there? Boom, Distress Notes with Scott Carson. I'd love to get your feedback. Contact me directly. Okay. So the thing you guys could do is say, hey, I've got some, if you're looking for distressed assets, I've got some great deals I'm working through. Here's a link to a short lunch and learn presentation I did on 12 assets that I either closed on or 10 assets that I'm working through right now. Okay. Really simple. Now that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and copy this whole thing. Copy it. And then I'm going to go down and hit tags: business, real estate, entrepreneur, branding, entrepreneurship, money. Those are going to throw up as hashtags at the bottom. What the heck happened? Oh, cash flow. Hashtag SDIRA. Okay. Or did I just kill it? Control V. Oh, that's what it did. So make sure you don't kill your thing there. All right, real estate. All right, perfect. So directly. All right. And I'm going to hit post. Actually, I'm going to copy all of that first. And I post. And that posted the group. Yay! That just went out, woo, to a large amount of people. Okay. So that's 119,000 members. Let me go back here and find another group. Your groups. All right, let's find another one. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go to 95,000. Residential real estate cash flow investing in finance. Okay. I'm just going to drop, copy, paste that in there. Post it. Boom, shakalaka. Hands to the face. All right, but you get what I'm saying? Now, let's agree. Some people aren't going to go and read all this stuff. But if you do this on a regular enough, all you need is a few people to watch your stuff, or a few people to literally catch up with you on what you're talking about there, right, everybody? I'm looking at people on here. Hey, everybody. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Steve. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Brandon. Steve. Brady. What I'm trying to get at, everybody, here is this is easy to do. It doesn't cost you any money. I still have the free version of LinkedIn. I don't have the upgraded version. Now, upgraded version, you can spend more time on there, okay? Brian Pass says, hot, yay, I love it. Okay, so exactly. It's good stuff, right? So that's two things down. That's Craigslist, which some of you are like, what the hell, Craigslist? That's old school. Now, the beautiful thing, too, is there are a lot of people from overseas investing in the United States. Can we agree with that? And if you post in Craigslist like England, hey, anybody looking to invest in the United States, or Australia, New Zealand, you know, English-speaking countries anybody looking to invest, come invest in the United States. You'll be surprised who you might just see pop up on your way. Okay. Love this. Can't wait to get started. Yeah. Especially you, Laura, you've closed on close to 50 deals before the end of the year. Yeah. Feel free to share it. Use this. You're doing a great job with the Animoto, but take the time and honestly just go through your deals, your case studies. Here's the stuff that we've closed on this year. Okay. Thanks, George. I'm just going through and answering questions here from everybody. So the big benefit, Bill, is the bill. Okay, here's what you have to realize. The paid version of Bigger Pockets is the ability to do exactly what I'm about to show you again here, okay? So basically, I've logged in here. If you don't have the paid version, you can't see any of this stuff. So literally, I have keywords. I have 338 unread alerts on Bigger Pockets, okay? Get the paid version because when you set your keywords, here, let me just go up and pull this up here. Settings. Okay, so I go in here and I don't check Bigger Pockets all the time. I check about once a week. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Keyword alert. So I have my keywords. Okay. Manage my existing keywords. So here's my buying mortgages, distressed debt, Eddie Speed, notes, Quest IRA, Scott Carson, SDIRA with no space, we close notes. I'll put those in there. So that if anybody mentions those things in a comment, it gives me an alert. Okay. So I have 338 alerts pending from people mention something. Okay. Now, some of the stuff I'm just going to delete. Like Tracy, love you, but she's just selling an asset, and that's fine. Okay. Let's see here. I'll just flip through there. What you'll often have, though, is you'll have somebody goes in there, hey, I've got 50 grand. I got 100 grand. I have a bunch of stuff. You know, I got 100 grand. What should I do with it? And that's one of the things I'm looking for here. Okay. Note investing pricing strategy. We need that. Mining for seller carryback notes. Okay, that's great. Somebody's looking for notes. Note investors in Tampa. Okay. Just keep going back and forth here because you'll see people that'll pop up here. Okay. Boom, boom. So there's Adam Adams. Just keep looking through here, everybody. Best cities to invest in under 100K. Okay. It's definitely, there you go. Best cities to invest in under 100K. If you've got deals you're looking for them, let's click on here. Let's see what pops up if there's been a lot of comments. Okay. See. Oh, hey, here's a guy who does a lot. Donald McCartney. I like it what he posted there. I'm going to connect with him. Okay. So you see Midwest. This guy's putting some stuff here. This would be a great thing. So what does this person have here? Let's go back here. Scroll all the way to the top. All right. So Lee Taylor. I live and invest in the Warren Robins area, Georgia, where the returns in the economy are very strong. I wholesale some, but try and keep as much as I can. The deal currently work is 17 grand. Lee Taylor. Okay. Whoopie-doo. Oh, that's on page 2. Sorry. There's been a lot of comments on this one, which is great. See, here we go. Whoop, whoop, look at this. David Waddleston, rental property investor from Los Angeles. Oh my gosh. Could not make this up. Maybe you should go and post the LA Craigslist right now. Okay. Newbie question here. Does anyone know where I can find a list or advise me on the best cities to look for investment opportunities? Rental under 100K. Ideally, I would like to start with 50K property but 50 to 100K is my threshold. I live in LA, and you won't get anything in a safe area for 700K plus. Okay. So what would I do? I'm going to click on here. I'm going to connect with him. But I'm also going to add a message to his invite. Okay. Hey, David. I saw your post about looking for affordable markets. I invest in NPNs on performing notes in affordable markets. And we have a lot of California investors who work with us. I'd love to visit with you. And here is a link to a recent presentation I gave on the market. Okay. Now I'm just going to paste that link in there. I don't need the hashtags. Okay. Why that popped in there, who work with us. Contact me directly. Okay. Send a request to them. Okay. There we go. So, I'm not going to do really more than 5 or 10 of those direct messages every couple of days, because the fact is the bigger pockets police are going to cap down. I'm sure you don't want to make it the same exact thing because they'll start to recognize things. So hopefully that answered your question there, Mr. Bill Griesmer. Okay. The big benefit is there's people literally out there. Our buddies Wayne Snell, our buddies Adam Adams have raised $1 million for their note and real estate business by simply doing exactly what I just did. Going out there, commenting, and sharing. I guarantee Chris Savigny, who's watching this, has done the same thing. Contact with people, communicated, okay? Brady Durd, Jonathan, hey, what's up, Lane Etheridge? It's very easy, Davi. loves the good shit. Yeah, this is good stuff because this is how you market. Okay. I'm going to say, I'm going to go on here and say, I love the Midwest. As a note investor. Affordable houses. Great rents. Boom. Post reply. Post there, and I also send them a message, which is great. Okay. So that's what I would do. That's the whole point of going up in here and using award. Oh, 1 post club, 10 post clubs, 50, 100. I guess that's awesome. I'm awesome. Okay. But that's what I'm trying to get at. Just go on here and communicate, build growth. That's what it's all about. If you want to talk more, get on here and start answering questions of people in their markets and things like that. You'll be surprised how easy it is to raise capital from just showing that, hey, I know what the hell I'm doing. Here's some of the case studies I've done. Okay. But the biggest thing about Bigger Pockets, you have to close deals. You've got to be closing some more deals. You've got some great case studies, Bill. You've got some good, bad, and ugly ones. Okay. Just keep sharing some of the deals. Sharing, here's some of the cases. Here's what I do. I'd love to talk more. It's all about sharing that and getting individual conversations to come back to you. Okay. Really great thing to do out there. And this is not hard to do. So that's Bigger Pockets. We've already talked about LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups. I don't have to say anything because it basically is. But let's talk about meetup groups. Somebody give me a city. Give me a city out there. Give me either a major city of some sort out there, and we'll see if we can't do this. So you don't think I'm okay. That's good enough. Enough. Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C. Okay. Neil was the first one to say, so let's type in Washington, D.C. District of Columbia. Okay. Change the city. I'm looking for a meetup there. Hope my internet's not too slow. I'll just go over here and type real estate. Hit search. And I'm not going to look at calendar. I'm looking for groups. All right. So, and I'm going to change it, not by recommended. I'm going to be the most members. All right. So real estate investing, the real deal, 7,831 real dealers. Okay. Boom. I'll click on that group. I don't think I'm a member of this one yet. All right. Join the group. Hang on. I'm checking something here more. Yes. Yes. So what I just did there, may not be there. It may not work there when I click on it here in a second. But when I see big groups like this, I don't really bother. I'm saying I will click over here, not discussions. I'll click on discussions. Okay, there's some discussions going on, which is great. People are commenting on there. That's a bonus. But I click on more here. Okay, and more says message boards, mailing list, and polls. The whole thing of the message boards and the mailing list is that's where the gold is. That's where there's gold in them there meetup groups. Okay. All right. So I click over here, hit more, and I'll go to, first I got to join the group. Join this group. Okay. Most of them it's click, doesn't cost anything. That's in the Real Deal Monthly. It's October 27th. Okay. Now, the smart thing that many of you should do is if you're traveling to different parts of the country at any specific times, jump on and check out, see if there's meetup groups available or there's a real estate investing club. You guys, that's a smart thing for you to go to network, to meet people locally. It's really a great thing to do to help leverage your thing. If anything, it helps you right off your trip. Okay. So anyway, let's go back now to hit more again. Now that we're a member, hit more, mailing list. Come on, baby. Work for daddy. Come on. Now, sometimes the organizers will have eliminated the mass mailing list and that's okay. If that's the case, that's the case. It happens sometimes. But what is really nice, though, is some of them still leave it active. Okay. And you can literally send an email to everybody in that meetup group. Okay. Come on. Mailing list archive. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That was easy.
That was easy.
Exactly. Thank you. Hang on a second. I'm getting excited here. Money, money, money. Woo. All right. So do you see this here? People have commenting down below here. Real estate-1208 at meetup.com. Okay. Real estate deal. Now, one thing is I have to, if I send an email, let me click on this thing. I got to send it from the email address that I'm a member of Meetup with. Okay. Which in this case is my Scott@WeCloseNotes.com. So I'll go over here. All right. And I'll just send an email straight from Scott at WeCloseNotes. Now, the beautiful thing, I'll just send it and say, hey, everybody, I'm a investor in non-performing notes. I've got some deals in your area, or I've got some deals that some people may be interested in potentially joint venturing with me on. Here's a link to the video I did on it, or here's a link to my business about what I do. Love to visit with you about this. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. That's what I would do. Now, you only send out 3 emails in a 24-hour period to these generic Meetup 1208. So let me just do copy this here. Copy. Boom. Just lost my link, but that's okay. Go to my inbox. New email. I want to make sure it's coming from to blank. That paste. Looking for no deals. Hello. What's the group's name? Emmett Jim. What's the name of this? This is the Real Deal Meetup. I'm a very active, non-performing note investor with over 10 years of history, years of experience, or whatever, a couple years experience, whatever your experience is. Okay. I've got some deals available. Check out my video on, check out my deal video, or check out this recent presentation I did. About history repeating itself. Will be seen. Let me go back to my Vimeo video because hopefully it's still on there. Boom, there it is. Copy that. Go back to my email. And what I love to do is I want to send this as just text message. I don't want to put any of this stuff at the bottom here. I just want to put opportunities. Thanks. Keep it simple. Scott Carson. My info 585-3810. And Scott@WeCloseNotes.com. All right. And I'm going to hit send. All right. Now that's sent. Okay. Pull it back to mail list archive. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to go out there and you have about a 50-50 shot of either the person approving it or the person declining it. Depends on what you do. If you're more focused on the deal aspect, you're going to have better luck with it. Okay. If it's more something neutral like this or generic like this, it's probably not going to accept it, but at least want to show you how easy it was. Look at this. All right. Your message. This all just popped up. So you see, I'm not bullshitting you. Of course, you all know I just tell it like it is. Okay. Meetup. Messages sent to real estate investing in the real estate must first be approved by your organizer. We let Charles Blair know about your request, and you should hear back shortly. All right, great. We'll see if it gets approved or not. Okay. Question. All right, I got that done. Done. Now, if you're looking for Pittsburgh, I would go on there and look on Pittsburgh stuff as well. Oh, questions on there. Some more chat roll here. Okay, question. These are all cities. Camarillo, California, St. Louis, Camarillo, Philadelphia, Houston, okay, LA, St. Louis, Orange County, You can do all those searches very easily, like I just showed you. Just look on there and see what pops up. Now, the thing, you can also go on here and then post a discussion board. Okay, discussions. Okay, where is it? Does it not let me? Where is this here? Number. Come on. Message board. Click on the message board is probably what it is. All right, so starting a discussion. All right, non-performing notes. Real deal investors. I'm an active, non-performing note investor and looking to network with other like-minded, dash between that, right? Investors. I've been buying NPN since 2008 and believe we will see a return back to increase in bad debt. Now, one thing is you can also do this, as in here, you see this little insert video. So I can post my YouTube, Google video, or Vimeo link on here. So let's post my, if it lets me do that there. Okay. Yeah. Or my, like, I should have put the embed code. I'm not going to put the embed code. I'll just put that in there. Here's a short presentation that I gave on the market and history repeating itself. Yeah. At the Quest Expo in August. Okay, boom. Track this discussion. Hit submit. It may take a few minutes for you to hit continue. See, it's right there. I'm on the discussion board. Woo, shakalaka. Okay. You guys are laughing at me. I know. I get excited about crazy stuff. Okay. Tel Aviv. Yeah, you can go to Tel Aviv and post there. Okay. All right. So you get what I'm saying, everybody? You see how that was easy to do? All right. Some questions, comments from everybody. Oh, damn it all. Hang on here. I got so excited, I forgot to share my screen. Okay. Share screen. All right. So here's my screen. There's the discussion board. After I typed it in, it showed up there. Okay. So if I want to edit it, I'll just click on edit it there. You see it pops up there. So let me go back to my embed code. Settings. Let's see here. Download or share it. The embed code. There it is. Copy. Embed code there. And we'll go back over here. Enter. Link to that. Paste embed code. Hit OK. Submit. Continue. There it is. Oh, my privacy settings. Settings. I need to share it. I forgot to do that earlier today. I was uploading because I was doing this all like before we got rock and rolling. So it's really easy. I'm just going to go privacy and allow it to be embedded. Where it can be embedded anywhere. Hit save. All right, let's go back here to that. Hit refresh. And you should see, look at that. Okay. Now that's on their discussion board for hopefully 7,800 people to see. Now what will happen? It may get deleted. Okay. If it does, it get deleted. That's quite all right. Fine. There's a lot more meetup groups out there. I can post to 3 of these groups. Come on in. It's all right. Thank you. But that gives me an opportunity to go out here and post. I could mail out to 3 of these meetup groups in a 24-hour period. So that means the most I could send out in a month is 90 groups. That's a lot of people with 90 groups if you find groups across the country that have this availability. Okay. But it's just an opportunity out there for you to raise capital in other areas. All of the cities you talked about earlier, you can go in here and find the same things as well for people that have groups or they have discussion boards for you to reach out to. Questions, comments, concerns? You guys saw my screen now, right? I take it, right? You're welcome, Neil. Okay. All right, get excited about it. But you get what I'm saying, everybody, is this is an easy way. Look, if people see it and they get noticed on it, you all are part of meetup groups. You all get notices every day. Maybe you don't look at them. But when you go on and look at stuff, that's a great way. 7,800. I can tell you how many times I've raised capital for individual assets by posting in the group in an area where they're completely everywhere. San Antonio or Dallas or Houston or Florida or Nashville or San Diego, whatever, by just using these simple tools to help me raise capital and also me find investors. Okay. Now, questions, comments, concerns that you have for this stuff. Okay. And so if you posted, hey, here's my presentation. Hey, here's the type of deals that I'm doing. Here's the types of real estate deals that I'm doing. Okay. Here's the deals that I've done in the last year. Okay. Here's just a small sampling of some of the deals of the case studies that we do. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it, Jeffrey White. Okay. Oh, people. I wonder if it's recorded already. They can't log in. Anyway, so, but what are the questions, comments, concerns do you guys have? So that's basically, oh, hang on here. So Phil asked a good question. So do you share the deals? Do you not share the address of just the city and state? Yeah. If of course, if you haven't closed on the deal, don't share the address. Okay. The city states, okay, hey, here's a deal that we're working on in Detroit, Michigan. Here's a deal I'm working on in Flint. Here's a deal I'm working on in Columbus. But if you've closed on the deal already, yes, go ahead and share the address. People can track you down. That's fine. Okay. Oh, we closed on and sold. Now, if it's a reperformer, I probably wouldn't share the address on a reperformer. But if it's something you've foreclosed on, took the property back and sold it as an REO, yeah, feel free. They'll be able to track that. Okay. All right. Cool. So hopefully that answers, and congratulations, Melanie. Melanie did a great job, I understand, at the meetup group last week about getting people. That's the thing. Getting out and talking to people is a great thing. Now, it's always good to go, hey, if you go to the actual meetup if you can in person, take some case studies, take some really nice case studies with you and share it, okay? Hi, Gail. Good to see you, too. I've been traveling busy, but good to see you. Yeah, I'm pretty tuned into the end of the year. I got some stuff we got to knock out. But yeah, thank you very much. So Gail, appreciate it. Oren asks, is interest only loan type common for loans of low rates 4 to 5%? I don't know what that's coming from, Oren. No, usually you have full PITI loans at 4 to 5%. Just varies it. Look at the loan docs. Okay. Hi, it's Melanie. Okay, shocked to get the floor, but was ready with PowerPoint. That's right, girl, because you were prepared. Good job. Congratulations to you and Phil. Keep up the great stuff. Okay. Any other questions, concerns out there, guys and gals? Did we cover? What else did I have on my last slide on there? Okay. Mr. Carson, the marketing machine. Look, guys, thank you, Bill, but you can be the marketing machine too. This did not take long to find 7,800 investors like that. Okay. Did not take long to do it. You just have to do it. And I guarantee everybody can, all of you can do this from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. Do it on your lunch breaks if you're working a full-time job. Do it after hours. You all can do this. Okay. All of you can do this. So Brady Durr asked the question on Facebook. He's, what's your thoughts on hosting small live, and local presentations for capital risk? I think it's a waste of time, Brady Durr. It's a complete waste of time. Okay? Trying to put people in a small room, a small live presentation is not worth your time. Why would you spend 3 hours for like 5 people when you could spend 3 hours and hit 3,000 people? Now, the whole idea is to get them to go do something. Now, I'll give you a little breakdown on what we're going to be doing here for the Note Mastermind group here in a few weeks. We have our Note Mastermind group taking place in Cape Coral, Florida. We did this a couple years ago. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to set it up. I'm literally going to do a lot of marketing onto local investors and local groups around Cape Coral, inviting them to a Note meetup group. If I have to, I'll start a meetup group online, pay for it, but then get people to opt into it, and we'll do a direct mail blast, direct invite out to people coming out to the Cape Coral self-directed IRA Note investing group. Okay, we get 50, 80 people at it. We'll do some wine and cheese, but that'll make sense to have that there. But if you do it for 5 or 10 people, yeah, you might be able to get something there. But honestly, your best marketing, Brady Durr, is to share it across masses to get people to contact you and get on the phone with them. That's where most of you need to be at doing. Okay, until you've gotten a big following or you do a lot of social media stuff in a local market, then you could do something like that. But most of you are going to be doing stuff out of state anyway, or most of your deals will be out of state. Okay, so I would not be putting on a live and small. That's not worth your time. Okay, small is not worth your time. Small is posting, taking time. I know how busy you are with your family and your kids and other things like that. Take the time, focus on a good PowerPoint presentation. Practice it a couple times, record it with the video, upload the video, and then start being a sharing machine to share across bigger pockets, LinkedIn, Craigslist. You don't have to do anything fancy. I mean, Chris Savigny didn't close 50 deals this year by going and talking with all his investors one-on-one. He did the smart thing by marketing to people in groups and the Note Camp and other things like that. Eric Hyde, doing this. He's doing a small meetup group there locally because he's already built a following there. Okay. But the thing is, for the most part, I think he would still do better to market across different meetup groups and different places out there to drive traffic, which is what he's doing for his group. But look, a meetup group is only going to be effective if you do it for 90 days, 120 days, or you can put a lot of activity into it to drive people in to join you at an event. So the reason we're doing this come December is we're already starting to market out, October, November, December. We got 2 months from today for our mastermind. 60 days. Wow, it's crazy. So we're going to get some great stuff out to them to help drive assets into there and get people to show up to the event for raising capital for 2019 on some different things. But the things I'm sharing with you guys tonight, this is all easy. It's simple stuff to do. You just have to spend the time to sit down and actually freaking do it. You got to take the time to put a PowerPoint together. Okay. Take the time to put it together. Take the time to record it and practice it. Okay. Maybe you do it and record it and don't have anybody on. Okay. Before you share it do a Facebook Live or do a live lunch and learn webinar, like an email out to your database. You're going to get much better at it the more you do it. But once you find something that's decent, it doesn't have to be perfect, but pretty decent. That's magic. That's then sharing it. That's what Wayne Snell did. 45-minute little interview about his company, took the video and uploaded it all over Bigger Pockets, all sorts of private messages to people that I just shared with you for raising capital. All right, and help fund his deals out there as well. It's just a matter. It's all I've done is share videos with you guys for years now to do it. You don't have to be me. You can be Brady Durr. You can be Bill Griesmer. You can be Chris Savigny. You can be Gail Greenberg. You can be Gail Villanueva. Okay, you can be Jack DeWeese. Whatever your focus is, that's what you can do out there to really drive traffic and drive people to get into it. Okay, Rick says here, once you start talking to investors, how do you separate the looky-loos from the ones ready to pull the trigger? How long should you stay on the phone? Is it okay to ask people if they've looked at your PowerPoint before we take the call? It was helpful. That's a great question, Rick. So I would talk on the phone. I'll give everybody 20, 30 minutes. Very simple questions. Hey, tell me about your background. What have you funded already? And what are you invested in? Okay. Talk about it. Talk a little back and forth, 20, 30 minutes. If I feel that they're wasting my time, then I'll move to do something. Here's what I'll always tell everybody. Hey, here's an investor profile sheet. Can you take the time to go ahead and fill this out and send it back to me along with your proof of funds? Now, I'm not going to take their proof of funds and go out and use it. I'm just doing that as a yes. Yes, they send an email back. Okay. Yes, they've taken time to fill out the investor profile sheet and send it back. And yes, they send me a proof of funds. Those are 3 important yeses. There are people here on the webinar who can vouch when they didn't get those yeses, the investors flaked. Now, there are some people that funded that didn't flake, that didn't provide this stuff. The reason you ask them to send a pledge email with an investor profile sheet filled out, along with proof of funds, bank statements, 401k, self-directed IRA company. That's all you need. That saves your butt in case they do flake. You can provide, hey, here's what this person provided me. I'm sorry they flaked. But it also lets you know if you want to get those yeses, those yeses. Okay. You don't want to say, hey, we're on a phone. Let's jump in bed together or let's get married. No. Hey, let's date you a little bit. Let's see if you're going to fill this out. See how you answer the questions. How do you fill out the investor profile sheet? Well, you do those little things before I get in business with you. Okay. Oh, I got Michael. Sorry, I forgot. I extended it. I got to change it there. So, Michael Swain, if you will drop me an email, I'll make sure and send you the code for that. But I'll go in and fix that tonight. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to extend it past October 8th. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? My note camp and my virtual note buying are all online. So you can watch and learn from wherever you're located, from the comfort of your own home or office. You don't have to worry about being anywhere flying in there. It's live, interacting like this and going from there. So good stuff. So one other thing I want to ask, I want to thank all those that 2 weeks ago that went and did something for me. Thank you so much for those that left a review. If you guys could do me a huge favor, if you've not done this, if you really enjoy Note Night in America or enjoyed my podcast, please do me a favor, go to Apple Podcasts, help me hit 100 reviews, take 5 minutes and leave a review on iTunes or the website on either the Note Closer Show podcast or Note Night in America podcast. I really appreciate this on iTunes or Stitcher. It helps us with that aspect of that. And also, if you always subscribe, you'll always be alerted when a new episode is available for you as well. Okay. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Neil. Glad you enjoyed that. But if you left me a review, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We had a few people two Mondays ago leave one. Please do me a favor. If you're only leaving on one, please leave it on the Note Closer Show. Help me get to 100 on that in reviews. Okay, and I'll update the links for for the Note Camp, and then also for the virtual note buying workshop, so that they both show the prices that they say. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Glad you're feeling better. Get better. Joe Comco, great. Thanks. Awesome. Allison, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Thanks, Lipton. Thanks, Jack. Go out and make something. Go out and take some ad. I would love to hear about some of your successes from some of the things I'm providing marketing-wise for you guys. I know it works. I get them all the time from students in our mastermind group because they're the ones taking action. But I'd love to hear from you guys out there as well. Hey, this worked. Because I know it works. Trust me. Okay, I might know what I'm talking about when it comes to marketing. I might know just a little bit. All right. I will have, while Bill Casey, you can go back and be able to watch the replays on my Facebook channel tonight. I'll have it uploaded hopefully before I leave the office tonight, if it doesn't take too long to download and fix. Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for joining me on Note Night in America. Glad to be here. Hopefully you enjoy it. Go out and do something, and we'll see you at the top, everybody. Bye.